Bellerophon announced.
I am nearly ready to defeat the ferocious Chimera and take my rightful place among the famous heroes of Greece. But before I undertake this most amazing of feats, I demand, nay, I insist, that you outfit another hall for me.
If building him a second home will quicken his departure from the Earth, then a second home it is. Meanwhile, your daughter Philinaway has been spending quite a lot of time in Bellerophon's company, and she claims that Sithniobea is lying about Bellerophon. Philinaway maintains that Sithniobea tried to seduce Bellerophon, and Bellerophon gallantly resisted her. Regardless of who is lying and who is telling the truth, the sooner that Bellerophon is removed from the city, the better. There are other pressing matters facing you. The Amazon and Solymi threats have escalated, and they must be dealt with forcefully. Maybe, if by some miracle Bellerophon defeats Chimera, he can be sent to war against the Amazons and Solymis. The Amazons are pretty good shots after all.
They are indeed very good shots. Been like that in plenty of campaigns. Anyway, welcome back to Poseidon of Atlantis. This is the mission. If you can't beat him, join him. Odd statement to use there. For the mission, all we have to do is conquer Themiscyra and Solymi and kill Chimera. So the mission sort of led up to this. So let's just head to the city and save. There's not much to do here. I've got the city built up, so all I have to do is wait for Chimera to appear in this city. Yeah, I've remembered why that's a typo. One thing that Zeus does when I think you install Poseidon for the mission editor is it's the only city builder in the entire series that allows you to set pretty much any name you want for a city. So you can actually create maps in Poseidon, and you could give them any name you want. You could even create a campaign based on 2000 AD about modern day Greece and all that. You could do that. So I'm pretty sure that's just a typo that happened from that. So he's typed Kyra, but Kyra is Crya. So that's just a typo from the game when you mistype, because it's not like Pharaoh or Emperor where you select from a predefined list. You literally can type in a name. So you can select from a predefined list, but you can also type from a name. Now we have plenty of bronze here. Now I've got to keep this bronze stockpiled so that it could be used for Bellerophon. Let's just stockpile it right now. Where is it? I can't. Oh, there it is, up there. I didn't see it. I was trying to find it, but I couldn't see it. I realised it's up there in the bronze. So we're stockpiling the bronze. That'll be useful for summoning Bellerophon as quickly as possible. And I don't think we should have too many dangerous events happening this time. We should be, I think, fairly safe. All I have to do is conquer a couple of cities, and it's just this and this. Yeah. So let us just send troops to conquer Themiscyra. That's a land attack, so I can't do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and build more housing. How much unemployment do we have? I have plenty. So I'll build up this, build up another elite block, and then, yeah, I'll come back in when I've done it. Okay, so military build up at Solymi, and our spies have some intriguing news from abroad. I have no idea how you say that with that QO, or just some person of Solymi has strengthened his military. We don't know what he's intended, but we should remain vigilant. Fine, whatever. Put down this elite block here, put on all of this, and we should get out of this. A little bit of a labour shortage we have, but this should be fine. Let's just speed up time. Population 5,000, that's great, that's well over any requires. In fact, there's not even any population requires in this mission, to be honest. Now, Tyrannus buys armour, but I'm not going to trade with them, that's pointless. They sell fish as well, no real point. Medea buys meat, we can't make that. Well, we can, but there's a waste of time. They sell me something to produce in any case. And I think we're going to need marble, so let's just put down Hererum's trade post right there and just import 60 marble and fill it up with marble, just in case it's needed for something in the future. So these just need access to stuff, they need access to horses. I brought all of this closer, they should be within range. Oh, they're not close enough to fleece, so we're going to put down... let's just put that there. And let's just put down this, which is going to accept... We'll get fleece, 8 fleece. You're not going to need too much. 8 olive oil. Now, are you within range of wine? You are within range of wine because it's over here somewhere, yeah. Then we're in close range of armor, so that's okay. this doesn't even need to be set to getting, it'll just go straight there, to be honest. So this is all within range, that's good. Too distant for olive oil, but they're getting access to it now, that's okay. There's some fleece, thank you. That saves me a whole load of time. What's this needing access to? Olive oil. Are they within close range of this? Because it's all up here, I think, but that's okay. Now, how much food do we have? We have plenty of food, but I'm going to just expand our food production just somewhat. Like so. We'll just put down a bunch of farms there. Uses up unemployment and will help in the long run. So at this point, all I'm doing is waiting. I may take the opportunity to go and conquer a random city like Themiscyra. It is Themiscyra, I can tell you that for a start, it is. So I'm just going to go and conquer Themiscyra, see what happens, and I'll come back in if anything of importance happens.
Let's see how you hold up against the fierce Chimera.
Atlas, what are you doing? Let's see how you hold up against the fierce Chimera. I can't think of a better creature to teach you a lesson. Have fun, mortal. Let's just slow time, right? And he's going to wreck out all that. Now, I don't even have Bellerophon in this city, so this is a cheat's way of getting out of it. It's not really cheating, but select all of your military. Let's bring it all down here somewhere. Just put it there. Muster right here. So let's just speed this up a bit. Employees, yeah, I know. So what we're going to do is we're going to put all of our military down here. This is completely stupid. I don't care. Now, the reason I say this is stupid is because you should have been told about this long before. So let's just put all of them down here. Come on. No, let's just slow time down a bit. Let's just put them all on top of each other. Literally. I'm just going to put as many as I can over here. Come on.
My horse is getting restless. I hope an end.
Now, you can legitimately do this to win. Somehow. Chimera will fall in this manner. It is not the greatest way of doing it, to be honest. Let's just put all of these things right here. Come on, move all of these markers right here. Come on. This is a totally stupid way of going about trying to honestly win a mission, but let's just try it. When I played this through this mission first time, this is what I did. I literally... Oh, come on. I literally used all of my military to kill Chimera. This is stupid, but hey, it works. And it saves me summoning Bellerophon because he won't. By the time that I summoned Bellerophon in my own playthrough, he was dead. By the time he came, he was already dead. Sorry about that cut. Again, the game randomly minimized for its own reasons. But yeah, this is a very legitimate manner, because as you see, you just basically continually get infinite military, essentially, on this one. Solymi becomes fossilized because I kept raiding them for bronze. But let's just speed this up. And just watch. Yeah, high taxes is preventing immigration. Is it? Oh, that's because we have very little people in the city, so let's just lower this down to normal. Die. I'm just gonna do this. This is quicker. Let's just make sure they're all aggressive. Come on. Let's just get them all on top of each other and kill them indefinitely. I will actually just quickly summon Bellerophon just to make sure these 15 horses have all been wiped out because we're continually rebuilding them. Just put them there. Come on now, you should die soon. This is a long, slow manner of killing Chimera. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Come on. It's infinite troops, basically, at this point. I think some of them are running away for no apparent reason. Let's get you back here. You are meant to be using offensive tactics. Let's just select all of them and make sure they're all on there. Come on. Come on. Would you just kill him? I know this works. Trust me. Let's just okay, I'm just gonna... Company morale is now frenzied, apparently, so this is not working as well as I'd expected. Well, I'll just continue with this until he dies, because eventually Chimera will die, and I can't summon... Because you don't get a chance to summon Bellerophon, essentially. But we shall see. So, yeah, I'll just continue to plow through this until Chimera dies. If I have to reload, then so be it. And eventually Chimera dies. And I didn't even summon Bellerophon to do it. Oh dear, right. Defensive tactics, send the soldiers home. Goodbye, all of you. Just complete this. Just go home, would you all? I'm just gonna... Actually, there's a bunch to send all companies home, isn't there, on the military tab. Let's just see. Where is it? Someone... there's a... I don't know how you do it. Muster all companies. Oh, they're all at the pass, so they must mean go back home. So out of all that, we tried to summon Bellerophon and couldn't because the hall doesn't build straight away. You have to wait till the event happens, by which time Chimera is probably doing damage. So all I did was just use my own military to kill him. It is a very slow way of doing it. And I don't recommend that unless you're actually wanting to do that. But it is a viable tactic. I'll tell you right now, it is a completely viable tactic to use your own military to survive. So at this point I just need to rebuild my oh shit, that's high unemployment. Let's just put the wage rate up to high, and yeah, so I'll just continue to run with this. I need to rebuild my military before we even try to conquer cities, and yeah, I'll come back in later. Okay, so I have rebuilt the city, got all the people back up to the right level. I've been raiding Solymi for a little bit of bronze just to try and get these this armor stockpiled again, because it was pretty low most of the time. We can now summon, well, we would be able to summon Bellerophon if we had more bronzes stockpile, but we are stockpiling it now. I'm going to conquer Solymi with all these troops, hopefully. It might not work. Let's just send them off. There's plenty of horsemen, to be honest. Both of them are going to launch an invasion. I just bribed them away. I don't even bother fighting them when I've got like 400,000 drachma. Largely from taxation. If I just quickly look at administration. Like most of the taxes are most of the income's just taxes on this map. I mean, exports make like 900. It's literally just a piddly amount of wood and that's it. That is all I export on this map. How much wood can I export? 12 wood, and that is it. You can sell olives, but what's the point? So, largely on this map, your money will be made up of exports. So, yeah. And not exports. Pay off. Most of your money that you make will just be made up of taxes, pretty much, on this one. Invasion of Solymi crushed, that's fine. We are stockpiling bronze again. We're going to have more horses in the city, hopefully. Hierarchy's coming around trying to build a sanctuary for her, but I don't want to. It's a waste of time. So yeah, that did fail. We have rebuilt the city. Now I've just got to keep it fairly stable. These artisan skills will be needed in a later mission, but for now they're just serving as an unemployment sink, really. I might build a fourth elite block right here. I'm not too sure yet. Because there's plenty of space. I mean, this map is huge. I mean, there's tons of space. I could even set up a little bit over here where I just raid it for bronze or something. I don't know. I'm not too sure at this point. So, yeah, I'm just going to let this run. And I'll just come back in when Solymi is conquered. And then I'll be off to attack Themiscyra, which will allow me to win the mission. Okay, finally conquered Solymi. It did take a while. Well, we got there. Now, I know that Solymi buys wood, so we can just give them a large amount of wood, since we've got like tons of it in stock. I did have to summon Bellerophon. It took a bloody forever to summon him. Had to stockpile bars of bronze, which caused all of our armories to basically stop working. Which has meant our armor quantity has been depleting rather slowly. Now, we're not going to accept bronze in there anymore. And we're not accepting wood in there either. We are going to just, for now, put in a trade post for Solymi right there. Actually, we can continue to accept bronze here, to be honest. Let's just continue to accept wood there, and we'll just sell import bronze and sell wood. Like so. It's sort of a like for like. It is so. This is exactly the same as what Antissa does. It buys wood and sells bronze. Antissa also buys olives, but yeah, we're doing well, I think, at this point. I did put down this. This hasn't evolved. I haven't put down a horseman thingy because I've been stockpiling horses specifically for Bellerophon. They're grateful for the wood. Are they? Oops. Yeah, they're loyal now. That's good. Up here, I put down a few more farms. I realised I misplaced it, so I have moved this tower just to allow me to access more farmland. I've also put this common block in here, which has just provided me more employees. Did have a bit of a crash here. We lost access to the podium, but it's a bit more stable now. I did dump a bunch of colleges just to sort of boost it, really. Better than nothing. I don't think we need to expand the city anymore. Troops are back. Good. Now, I want to stockpile bronze again. We actually run out of armour. So let's just stockpile armour. We don't need to provide that to anyone. They're all full, so it's not a big deal. So what I'll do is I'll go conquer Themiscyra. They will fall very quickly because they have less shields than Solymi did. I actually get 3 bronze out of there. So yeah, I'll just go and send the troops off to attack Solymi, and then I will come back when the mission's over.
Bellerophon just won't die. Against all odds, he defeated Chimera without even receiving so much as a scratch. He didn't accidentally get in the way of an Amazon arrow or Solymi's spear. Even some of your own soldiers, sensing your disdain for Bellerophon, tried killing the cad, but even they were unsuccessful. Bellerophon couldn't possibly be one of the immortals, but it certainly is beginning to seem that way. Now Bellerophon has approached you to ask for your daughter Philinaway's hand in marriage. How can you refuse a man that has killed the most ferocious monster seen in Greece for some time, successfully dodged the spears and arrows of 2 enemies, and outfoxed your own soldiers' plan to kill him? If you did refuse, Bellerophon would probably find a way to marry Philinaway anyway. Oh well, maybe allying yourself with this seemingly indestructible man may bring you benefits after all. Protus will just have to be satisfied with the good effort made to kill Bellerophon.
Yeah, he's just going to have to put up with it because it seems as if we cannot kill Bellerophon. Anyway, in this mission, it does say that we, against all odds, he defeated Chimera without even receiving so much as a scratch. Of course, we didn't summon Bellerophon because we couldn't, because we had no horses or bronze to actually summon him. Now, of course, I could have avoided that if I stockpiled on horses and bronze long beforehand, but you don't get much time, really. And yeah, we conquered Themiscyra, Solymi, so yeah, we're pretty much good. So that was the mission. If you can't beat him, join him. In the next part, we're going to continue with Lycia and probably do some other story mission. It's going to involve summoning Bellerophon. Thank you for watching, see you later, bye now.